Now let us discuss about the most important concept in our part B of accounting. The question is accounting cycle. Let us know the accounting cycle. Before that, in last session we have learned some of the concept. First concept is business. After starting the business, we will get the profit or loss. How we will get the profit or loss? It will depends on evaluating financial and non-financial transactions. After evaluating financial and non-financial transaction, we will convert the financial and non-financial transaction into our financial records. After converting financial and non-financial transaction to the financial records, the financial records are having the two validation. Which type of transactions are having the valuable voucher, receipts and bills. Without considering any voucher, the transaction will not be converted into our most concept, that is bookkeeping. With the help of voucher only, we will convert the financial recording transaction into our bookkeeping. Now we have to know the bookkeeping, that is always relating to the accounting. Bookkeeping is defined by the Carter. According to Carter himself, he is the person who can define the clear meaning of bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is the art of recording each and every transaction in a systematical order to maintain a particular transaction on day wise. Why we have to maintain the day wise transactions in the business is nothing but to know which day transactions are giving profit, which day transactions are giving losses. Based on the loss of the transaction on particular date, we can identify the date and we can identify the situation on particular date. According to the date, we can convert the loss into our present. The present transaction about the previous loss will be the replace of profits. That is the concept why we have to know the bookkeeping before the concept of accounting cycle. Accounting cycle is also called as accounting process and also called as steps of accounting. Accounting cycle is also called as accounting process. Accounting process is also called as accounting steps. Whatever maybe we will get the question, the answer is similar. The first two, accounting cycle. Accounting cycle is the recycle process in each and every business organization. Recycling procedure is nothing but from the starting to end, and the end is again starting to our present. That is the concept accounting cycle. In accounting cycle, first stage is transactions. So various transactions are evaluated from the bookkeeping. Based on bookkeeping, we have to know which type of transactions are having the voucher. Based on voucherable transaction, we will convert the transactions into second stage, that is journal entry. Journal entry is depends on transactions. If you want to convert the transactions into generalizing transaction, the transactions will be converted into generalizing purpose. So generalizing is nothing but each and every transaction is having a one entry, that is called as journal entry. Whenever we are going to convert one transaction into journal entry, is having three rules. First one is personal, real and nominal account. Based on these three sections, we are going to convert the transaction into journal entry. Journal entry again is also called as original entry, also called as first entry, are also called as prime entry. Journal entry in the second stage of accounting cycle is also known as original entry, are also called as first entry, are also called as prime entry. Whenever we are going to convert the valuable transaction in the transaction stage into the journal entry, each and entry is must be follow the three rules of accounts. And the first rule is personal account, second rule is nominal real account, and the third rule is nominal account. We have to know the both definitions of personal, real and nominal. Personal accounting is relating to name of the person, and real accounting is relating to comes in and goes out. Whereas nominal accounting is relating to expenses and incomes. Based on three rules, we can identify which rule is suitable to the transaction to be converting into journal entry. Based on these three rules, those are personal account, real account, nominal account. Based on three rules, the transaction will be converted into journal entry. Each one transaction is having two accounts in journal entry. For example, we have to take cash account, debtor to salaries, or it will be converting as two type of definition: salaries account, debtor to cash account. We can identify journal entry is having two accounts. Two account is having, but cash account it is one account. Salaries account, this is second one. These cash account and salaries account will be converting into our next stage, that is ledger posting. Again I am reviewing the backward of two steps. Each and every transaction is having the voucher. Based on the voucher, we will convert the transaction into journal entry. Journal entry is also called as original entry or first entry or prime entry. Based on these journal entry rules are personal account, real account and nominal account. Based on three rules, we will convert the transaction into journal entry. After converting the journal entry, each and every entry is having two accounts. The name of account is called as ledger posting. The account is cash account debtor. It is a account. Cash is an one ledger account. Salaries account. Salaries accounting is a second ledger account. We will prepare separate cash account pro forma as well as salaries account pro forma. That is nothing but ledger posting. And our ledger accounting, and the next stage is trial balance. Trial balance is the next stage of ledger accounting. Based on ledger accounts, we will balance each and every ledger pro forma. After balancing ledger balances, we will convert debit values and credit values. Again, trial balances consist of expenses, assets in our debit side, and in credit side two types: incomes, losses. In trial balance, we are having to follow two rules: debit value rules and credit value rules. In debit side, in trial balance, we will enter debit side transactions are expenses transactions and assets. In credit side of trial balance, we have to enter income transactions and loss of transaction. That is nothing but trial balance. Based on trial balance, our next stage is, this is the most important stage in our accounting cycle, that is final accounts. Final accounts or final account, same words. Again, final accounting is divided into two parts: profit and loss account. Before that, we have to prepare trading account. In second stage of final accounts, that is balance sheet. Now we have to know the final accounts meaning. Final accounts is the stage after preparation of trial balance based on ledger posting. Ledger posting is posted based on journal entry. Journal entries are prepared based on transactions. Transactions are generalized. Generalized transactions are posting into the ledger. Ledger balance are posting into the trial balance. Based on trial balance, the final account is prepared by the accountant in our business organization. Final accounting is again divided into two parts. First one is trading and profit and loss account, and second one is balance sheet. In trading account, I am writing here trading account, which consists of direct expenses and losses. In trading account, we will get gross profit and gross loss. Gross profit and gross loss will be converting into profit and loss account. Again, in profit and loss account, we have to enter indirect expenses and losses. In profit and loss account, again we will get two types, net profit and next one net loss. This is the first stage in our final accounts. And next stage is balance sheet. I am writing here balance sheet. Balance sheet is consist of two objectives, assets and liabilities. These are the main concept in balance sheet. Assets and liabilities are equal values. Liabilities equal to asset. This is the concept in our final accounts. Again I am giving the 2 marks definition about the final accounts. Final account is prepared based on trial balance sheet. Based on trial balance, we will prepare the final accounts. Whenever we are going to prepare final accounts, it consists of two condition statements. First conditional statement is preparing trading and profit and loss account, and second condition statement is balance sheet. Based on trading account, we will get the gross profit and gross loss after entering direct expenses and direct losses. Then after next condition is profit and loss account. The trading account will get the gross profit and gross loss. If it will get the gross profit or loss, the gross profit and loss will be converting into profit and loss account. After considering gross profit and gross loss, we will prepare final accounts of profit and loss account. We are going to prepare profit and loss account. It consists of indirect expenses and indirect losses. After entering indirect expenses and indirect losses, we will get net profit and net loss. This net profit and net loss will be substituted in balance sheet of liability. The value will be substituted from capital side. And also the second condition of profit and loss account, that is balance sheet. I am writing here, balance sheet is again divided into two parts. First one is considering various assets and considering various liabilities. Assets and liability values are both are equal. If the asset is not equal to liability, the preparation of final account statement is loss of misrepresentation statement. This misrepresentation statement is depends on trial balance. If you will get the wrong representation final account,